Hey guys, it's me again, relaxing. I realized that there was a part of that message I forgot, which is good for you guys, so it wasn't too long, right? No one likes to read or hear a long message. But the other part of it was most of the shells were all the same on the beach. You know, they're mostly the white, plain Jane, and the same kind of pieces of sand dollars kept washing up. But I realized there was this one section that I walked through on the shore with Uriah that the waves were harder and faster than the rest of the beach we'd been walking on. And they were more beautiful. They were more unique. They were different. And it made me think again about life. How often do hard things happen? Life's difficult. Life sucks sometimes, let's be real. Floods and disasters, death. So many things happen that are just ugly and terrible and can get us down. They can make us fear. They can make us worry and just really think, what's the point of life? But that part of the ocean or the shore where I walked on the beach and it was harder and faster than the rest, but it had more unique shells and things, made me think about, even the construction of a diamond. I don't know all the science behind it, so I'm not even going to try to explain it, but you can look it up. How a diamond comes into existence, or what about how a seed turns into a tree or a flower or a plant that bears fruit. They start as these tiny little seeds, probably as small as these sand on my fingers, and some are bigger, some are smaller, but then they break that shell and they are first planted and watered and sunshine, and that shell breaks through and the plant begins to grow, but it starts so small. It has to go through all these hard processes, and diamonds have to go through a lot of hard processes. Glass has to go through a hard process. Life is a hard process, but in order to be the most beautiful you, the most beautiful me, the most beautiful anyone, or handsome, we can use handsome for you men out there, we have to go through difficult times. We have to go through times in our life we don't understand. Yes, there's bad things that happen in the world. Yes, sad times come. Yes, there's disasters all around us, shootings, terrible people. I'm a terrible person, let's be real. We're all sinners. And I'm not trying to have a whole speech on here about all of that, because yes, there are more awful people out there than me. But my point is just that in order to be the best you, the best me, to really get into life and figure out what is at the end or at the middle, whatever point we're trying to get to right now, you have to go through hard times. And it doesn't always make sense. We don't always understand why we have to go through these things over and over and over and over again. It's like, are we learning? Are we remembering what we learned? But eventually, we realize, or we see the beautiful life that God's created in us, through us, around us, if we'll only open our eyes, if we'll only imagine for a second and let Him be inside us, within us, around us, if we'll let Him live through us and speak through us and be, I know I said that a few times, sorry, I'm not trying to blubber, but I guess I can't completely get out my thoughts of what I'm trying to say, but life's difficult. It sucks sometimes, but it's beautiful too. God makes beauty out of our mess. God is using us. Imagine us when we were younger, a white canvas, and He's this artist that is masterfully painting this beautiful painting with our lives, with us. And if we'll just hand over our lives to Him, trust Him, listen and obey, and try to do our best, because we'll never be perfect, we'll get to see something beautiful out of that mess. So God bless you guys. Have a happy 4th.